Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here, as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Ball handed off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A quick juke to get free. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Handoff to the right side. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Give it to the back again. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's got it. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll hand it off. You're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding some room with the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage. And at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made after the completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up 2 yards on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moffitt. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results were a big sack for this defense.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Using a strong stiff arm. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Smith. Breaks into the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
What a long run for the touchdown. Hell, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The defense showing blitz here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. If they could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have, boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Buckeyes looking to cash in here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Now the important point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Handoff on a single back formation. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Moffitt. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? The Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Golden Eagles will line up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Smith.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss it to the back, running left. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Southern Miss. That puts him on top in the second half. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. The short completion to the tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. See if they can convert the point after. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Golden Eagles come up to the line in a hurry-up. And then first down, right back to the running game. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. No huddle now for the offense. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Golden Eagles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Cano. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Buckeyes under the line in the hurry up. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Incompletion sets up a second down. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. He's brought down, a sack for the defense, coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense in a split backfield now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Golden Eagles will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field, lofting it toward the left sideline. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and Actually, it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the decision to go for two. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off in the end zone. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.